Welcome to the August edition of Tile TV. For the mobile version of this episode, please use the link in your Tile TV release email.
Hello and welcome to the August edition of Tile TV, your source for the tile industry's latest news and information. I'm Deborah Brandon.
And I'm Bobby Dodge. Coming up on this edition of Tile TV, registration is now open for this year's Total Solution Plus conference. We explore some new options for marketing your tile business. And later on our Tech Tips segment, Gerald Sloan reviews thin-set mortar coverage. Registration is officially open for this year's Total Solutions Plus conference in Phoenix, Arizona. The landmark convention will bring together members of the NTCA, CTDA, and TCNA to network and learn from one another. This year's meeting will run from November 7th through the 11th and will be held at the Sheridan Wild Horse Pass Resort and Spa. Attendees will have the opportunity to take advantage of the resort's world-class amenities, including 2 18-hole golf courses, an equestrian center for riding lessons, 4 pools with cascading waterfalls, and a 111-foot water slide. Discounted hotel room rates will be available to guests until the cutoff date of October 7th. Total Solutions Plus will feature exclusive association committee meetings, educational breakout sessions, and some very special keynote presentations from Dr. Jay Lear and United States Navy SEAL Marcus Luttrell. The second annual Total Solutions Plus will bring together industry leaders from distribution, contracting, retail, design, and architecture to provide a truly unique opportunity for tile professionals. Don't miss out on your chance to be part of the action. Registration information is available online at www.ctdahome.org/TSP/2011. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Coming off the heels of the highly successful 5-star contractor meeting in Crossville, Tennessee, the NTCA would like to remind tile professionals of the importance of properly marketing their business. In today's difficult economic environment, it's essential that contractors give themselves every possible advantage when attempting to attract new clientele. In an effort to educate professionals on the most useful marketing techniques available, the NTCA has released their first ever marketing program template. The innovative new program includes the following helpful assets: an electronic template for use on Mac or PC, a how-to guide that will take you step by step through the process, access to a file of stock photographs and graphics that can be added to your layout, suggested written copy to help you get started, and sample layouts in PDF format to serve as a reference. In addition to these great features, users can contact the NTCA office to be connected directly to their expert design team who will work with you to complete the project. This is your chance to market your company in a professional way and increase your sales in the most effective and efficient way possible. Whether you're focused on commercial contracts or residential customers, these marketing tools have been designed and written to make it easy, quick, and affordable for you to promote your services. The package is available to members and non-members at the one-time price of $250. Contact the NTCA at 601-939-2071 to make payment arrangements and get started on growing your business today. Here at Tile TV, we're always looking for new ways to help tile contractors provide their clients with the highest quality service possible. Here to help us with this month's edition of Tech Tip is NTCA Training Director Gerald Sloan.
Okay, yes, I am Gerald Sloan with the National Tile Contractors, and being that I'm the technical director for the National Tile Contractors, I get asked fairly often, what is the most common reasons for installation-related failures when it comes to tile? And to be honest with you, there's a lot of small things that can lead up to a major failure. So usually when there's a tile failure, it's usually not any one thing that caused it. But if I had to put my finger on the one thing that can cause, and most often does cause, tile failures, it's trialing practices. The setting material that we use to install our tile has to be trialed appropriately. And if that's not done right, and any other small thing added to it, then it's almost a guaranteed failure. With that being said, let me point out common installation mistakes when it comes to thin set applications. Using thin set to set your tile, trialing that out appropriately is extremely important. If you're trialing looks anything similar to the way I'm tiling now, it's not the best. This is several things here that's not exactly right. And if your finished tiling looks anything like that, then you're putting yourself at high risk for a tile installation related failure. Now, I'm going to use a piece of plexiglass to let you know what's going on underneath the underside of your tile. During the installation of your tile, it's very common for installations of tile to be done in that fashion. So you drop, tap it, move on. But that's not the best. As a matter of fact, that is high risk. Let me point out why. As you can see, when you're installing in that fashion, blocking it in, look down at the lower corner of that tile. There's air pockets that's actually underneath the tile that can be high risk. It doesn't take a lot of pressure on those places that are unsupported, where there's no setting material, for the tile to break. Under something as light as a high heel shoe or a hard steel roller or a hard rubber roller dolly can break these tiles, and there's a callback. It can be a major problem. So what's better? Well, using the same setting material, same substrate, something that we always recommend is proper substrate preparation. If it'll absorb, dampen it first. But even if it doesn't absorb, it's a good idea to damp clean, to remove any foreign debris. And then, tiling practices, starting off with this side of the trowel, the flat edge of the trowel. Very important step, often overlooked, but it's called keying in, using that side of the trowel, something as simple as this. That's a keying in of the substrate to the materials. Makes a big difference in the strength of your bonding materials to your substrate. Just keying it in makes a big difference. After it's keyed in, apply your setting material. Distribute it out appropriately. Once you've applied enough material, the last step should be one direction troweling. Holding your trowel at a 45-degree angle, troweling in one direction makes a tremendous difference in the ability to set your tile. And the reason why that's very important is because we need to collapse these ridges and burp that air out. Using another piece of plexiglass, we're going to see what happens when I do 3 easy steps. Press down, push forward, pull back. There's my press down, push forward, and pull back. Now with that, I'm going to stand it up. You can see the difference between the two. This is a much better installation method. Using the same materials and the same tile, this method works so much better than this one. That being said, our handbook says we need a minimum of 80% coverage for an interior dry application. On exterior or wet applications, a minimum of 95% coverage. There's no way you can achieve that with this type of installation technique. It's very, very easily done with that type of installation technique. There again, I'm Gerald Sloan, the Technical Director for the NTCA, the National Tile Contractors Association. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gerald, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Tile TV, keeping you up to date on all of the tile industry's latest developments. I'm Bobby Dodge.
And I'm Deborah Brandon. Make sure to stay tuned after the broadcast for new product and service information. Thank you for watching.
Tile TV is brought to you by Laticrete and OMG National. Research, production, and distribution by OMG National and its Tile TV division. For a full-service approach to marketing in a self-service world, call, click, or visit OMG National today.